banning some physical heroes. Makes sense. Makes more sense.
Yeah, maybe Bards could be the option as well for Impunity to be banned out from BIGETRON Alpha. Yeah.
They might ban, they might ban a mage. I was gonna say, always slightly a bit late. But again, knowing that they already have a strong mage on their side, knowing that Impunity is going to play aggressive, banning out the Farsa, denying that CC, that AoE, that long range from the side of Impunity will be huge in their team fight endeavors.
Yeah, but it's not Barret, it's Lapu Lapu.
Yeah, so Paquito and Barats could become the option for BIGETRON to take as a side XP laner, but BIGETRON right now, they have to ban the last ban here. Any thoughts, Arashi, before again? You're too late.
Now that's only the last ban, it's a bit weird. They might still ban yet another mage just to ensure that their team fights are guaranteed, or they'll look for something.
Alice?
Ooh,
it's gonna
there
be
you go.
Eudora.
It is a mage, yes.
It's a mage, yeah.
It's a mage.
Not Alice, but it's Eudora. So Impunity, they still have a chance if they want to, you know, maybe not only Impunity, BIGETRON Alpha, they also have a chance to get another scaling hero here, such as Uranus, or maybe Alice into the hand of BIGETRON Alpha. But Impunity, they already have a lot of CC. They have a stun coming from Cho with the Way of Dragon.
Yep.
The knock up as well from the Way of the Jet Kundo.
Ejector.
The Ejector, Unstable Force coming from this Jawhead could be a disaster for BIGETRON Alpha.
Yeah.
But BIGETRON Alpha, they are kind of lagging of CC, I should say.
And physical damage, I think Paquito and Barracks as a front laner for these three heroes that are picked in Matilda, Lunox, and Kaja.
They picked Kaji yesterday when they against Blacklist
Blacklist?
International because they knew the potential of the playstyle coming from Blacklist is kind of, you know, a dive-in playstyle.
Hard engage.
That's true, but
Yes,
BIGETRON Alpha,
dive-in.
they didn't perform really well with their Kaji yesterday, so they're gonna try it again for today against Impunity.
So Impunity needs a very strong laner though here because again, Uranus is okay, but he needs some time to scale. So if they want to make plays in the early game, they need something strong, something that has pressure to play around.
Yeah, Alice maybe?
Something mage, mid laner, but Kagura probably?
Kagura?
Oh,
but it's gonna be Loi.
Okay. Loi instead of Kagura. So interesting. Okay, these are your compositions for game number one, guys. Monica, any thoughts?
I don't really like Impunity with this Loi and also Uranus look pretty strong into the late game, but I want BIGETRON to win this game. I really want them to at least maybe do something. I want to see the improvement they coming from BIGETRON Alpha for our second day. So I would like to go for BIGETRON.
What about you, Arashi? A brief of insight.
Yeah, I think I'm rooting for the underdogs fairy tale story.
Again.
I want to go with Impunity. I like their early game, aggressive composition as well. So I'll go with Impunity.
How about you, Goni?
What about me?
Yep.
I'm the tiebreaker here, guys. I have to choose BIGETRON for game number one. I like their composition much more than Impunity's, but
Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's jump into the lane of down. The game number one of match number one on our second day of MSC 20 and 21. BIGETRON Alpha versus Impunity, and straight away.
Okay, yes, yesterday they didn't perform well. It's so time to basically adapt, to improvise, and as well as sharpen your gameplay, don't you think, Arashi?
Again, it's not like they actually weren't performing very well. They did try and make the picks, as Mirko was highlighting the other day with the Kaja. It's just that Blacklist was just so coordinated and it was just so difficult for them to actually succeed with the pick. So now, against a team that doesn't really have a very good rescue kind of situation from Impunity, we'll see if the Kaja can actually be a lot more successful.
Yep, let's see. And another ejector from Jawhead again and again. Dreams needs to run away a little bit here. Meanwhile, Impunity, they trying to play a little bit aggressive in the early phase, guys.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, that's really a good steal coming from T.
Yeah, from Impunity, from Ty or T. I'm sorry if we mispronounced it. But yeah, I mean, the early composition from this Jawhead and Loi is amazing, and they are using it to its maximum potential. Stealing that purple buff. Again, a good game, well played there. But yeah, right now, of course, Max is behind on farm, behind on... He's still at level 1, guys, so this is a disadvantage. And look at this Dreams
rotation.
Getting quite chunks off here. Basically 1 HP, managed to survive with that flicker.
Yep, and Max didn't have any purple buff after the stall coming from Impunity. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Boom with Matt is they are having a good time together.
Just
Yes.
trading damage, and we can see the pressure immediately again from this mid side here. Jawhead and Louis.
Yeah, this pick is actually very good because they're actually understanding that they have the advantage and playing really aggressive all the way.
Exactly, and we can see Ty again. This Jawhead in the early game is so annoying, even from level 2, guys. But we can see the turtle will spawn in less than 5 seconds. But yeah, I think right now, Isunchi needs to farm.
Yep, but look at that. I think BIGETRON Alpha, they will take some time to just giving a space for Max to farm, like you said earlier, Goni. But the problem is Impunity, they just don't want to stop, being so aggressive in the early phase.
Yeah.
Now, 4 men from Impunity already staying in the turtle pit right now, and Boom started to just become a front laner here. Dream trying to close in, but the problem is they didn't have any. Oh!
My god, look at Matt. He
Lopez as well.
survives there with Paquito, almost gets taken down, but no casualties whatsoever.
Ooh.
But I
Rainbow.
spoke too soon. OP needs to be, needs to get picked off there.
Yes, as a key player from BIGETRON Alpha, this guy, he just kept making something for BIGETRON Alpha. He's giving a good gameplay as well with
Yeah.
his Lunox here. The double kill that he got just now really makes maybe Impunity need to really aware with this guy.
I think they actually, over there they actually had the pressure, the advantage on the turtle. I think they actually tried to force it a bit too hard. I think if they actually went and actually go for a pick just like this,
Yes,
Oh my
Ejector
god.
comes again from T, but Dreams is, he didn't manage to run away from it, but Rainbow is gonna be the next target for Impunity. Double kill, double point
Still
for
going.
Impunity, and it's still going on. Yeah, they don't want to stop, but T, what are you doing? He just doesn't want to stop. He really want to get one more from BIGETRON Alpha. Almost though, it was so close.
and so I felt like if they actually did that and went for a pick off before going for the turtle, instead of making it a 50-50, getting guaranteed pick and then having a numbers advantage, I felt that they were gonna have
Another
again,
good
a lot more
ejector,
success.
guys. Yep, that's true, Arashi, but look at that. The combo between this Jawhead and also Louis, it keeps going and going from Impunity.
Yeah,
And
so
BIGETRON Alpha, they
annoying.
have to be careful though. Rainbow comes again with the Chaos Assault, but Dreams will try to support him with the guiding wind.
It's so annoying. We can see an Impunity again and again. Jawhead and Luoyi and Granger, they are so strong in the early game. So all they need to do is keep the pressure, keep the initiative. They are, as of right now, controlling the game.
And I feel like they actually are shying away a bit from their aggression because of that setback in the team fight. But they need to actually push the advantage here because they have a lot better team composition for the early game skirmishes.
Yeah, I saw that ejector kind of missed from T, but Smart Missile comes again from T, trying to open a vision for Impunity. Now they are trying to contest the next turtle here. Circle Eagle coming from Dreams, but Winner is gonna be the first target for BIGETRON Alpha. It's gonna be the 2 members. No, actually 1-for-1 for BIGETRON Alpha and also Impunity. But Senpai also needs to go down.
2-for-1 in the favors of BIGETRON Alpha plus that turtle. So BIGETRON, they needed that. I mean, the momentum, they were behind, but look at the gold guys, they are catching up. Only 200 worth of difference, or basically they're same right now.
Yeah, but the problem Impunity, they play really objectively right now. T, still, he really was roaming all of around the map.
Exactly. But right now, both teams basically in the same balance right now. So both teams needs to be careful. They need to find initiative, and we can see here a bait from Jawhead.
That's really a good bait
Exactly. And
from T by trying to forcing Rainbow use that escape mechanism that coming from this Lunox.
yeah.
The items Clock of Destiny already secured for Rainbow on the Blue Nox, as well as the Calamity Reaver on to T. So a very aggressive
But
item build,
Unstoppable
actually.
first come from T. Look at that, the Circling Eagle as well coming from Dreams here, OP, and also Senpai. Didn't manage to get one, okay? Maybe Dream is not the target that they want from Impunity. They just let him go.
Exactly, but we can see 3 men already in the bottom lane here, guys. From the side of BIGETRON, they are looking to pressure that pod.
Secure, he has a Clock of Destiny, but it will be great if he can get some
more items later.
That's true.
Exactly. But yeah, let's get into the Land of Dawn once again, and we can see the pressure. The bottom lane has been secured, but right now Impunity looks to mirror that result, taking the top lane turret for the side of BIGETRON.
Yeah, it's gonna be another trade coming from BIGETRON Alpha.
Uh-oh.
They are looking, you know, pretty disciplined with the objectives that they have. Now BIGETRON, they secured 2 turrets, same as the Impunity, but they are looking forward to have a skirmish or team fight in the mid lane. They are, okay, they find OP right now, but Dreams coming with the Circling Eagle and OP. Oh, Ejector again and again from T. Save his teammate. And OP still managed to survive.
What a save from that Jawhead, ejecting his teammate just to make him alive. And there you go, OP gets to recall safely. But of course, BIGETRON finding more objectives right now. Minute number 7, the turtle will be secured safely for the side of
And
BIGETRON.
OP actually itemizing aggressively and then getting caught out like that, using his flicker and still getting thrown by
Jawhead.
Ty on the Jawhead with the ejector and barely making it out, almost dying to the turtle. That was a very close call.
Yeah, luckily that he still used that Shunpo and Jutkundo to run away. Matt is still by himself at the bottom lane, trying to pick off this boom. Uranus is maybe gonna be the a threat for
Oh my God.
BIGETRON Alpha as well. But meanwhile, look at that, Max is gonna be the first target will be shouted down by Impunity in the. Even though actually he didn't get that orange buff.
Yeah, I think that was a perfect diversion from Luoi. Transporting him and 2 other members.
Oh,
we
but
can
Rainbow
see-
comes again with the Brilliance of Order and also the Chaos Assault Senpai. It's gonna be the first target that down by BIGETRON Alpha. But meanwhile, look at that, the Ejector comes again from T, trying to pick up someone there. But the Wave Dragon comes from the OP, really good. Picking off Rainbow, which is, it's a really a good player
Trade
they're coming
back.
from BIGETRON Alpha. Yeah, a key player from BIGETRON Alpha has been shut down by Impunity KH.
Wow, I'm surprised looking at Impunity. They're so strong. I mean, look at this. They could balance out BIGETRON, and right now BIGETRON still finding their rhythm. They could not really get a control of this game, and Impunity looks like they have more initiative here.
I mean, if BIGETRON wants to win this game, they need to make sure that Max does not get picked up. There is so much danger coming from the side of Impunity. And again, once Max is just in anywhere near danger, you can just see so many potential dangers. And OP used it with the flicker, T on the Jawhead with the flicker as well. So he needs to have some really impeccable position.
Yeah, personally, I think Lee Sun-chi needs some kills, needs to build on that equipment. But then again, we will see if he managed to do so. But Impunity, another rotation, but there's no clear target. So there, unlike last time, there was Max. But yeah, for this time, it was pretty safe.
The Mountain
Yes.
Shocker actually reveals them inside the bush. So
Yes, really a good give a good vision as well for BIGETRON Alpha and Impunity. They kinda, maybe they're kinda delaying their initiation just now after their position being revealed by Max.
Yeah, being exposed, but of course, right now, BIGETRON trying to see bait with Lord, trying to see if Impunity makes some rotation
movement.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Key
oh,
going
that's
in.
really a good defense adjustment coming from Key here. But the problem is Dreams by himself going in with the
my
Circling Eagle. Oh, the Death Sonata, the last hit. They're coming from this Granger. Shadow Dreams and 2 members from BIGETRON Alpha are down. It's gonna be a nightmare, guys, for BIGETRON Alpha.
Yeah, meanwhile, top side, I was about to say Cho is split pushing, so this is a disaster, but we can see Impunity. Uranus trying to target Rainbow
OP
Wave
again and
Dragon!
again. The Wave Dragon, that's really good. One crucial target coming from BIGETRON Alpha. Look at that.
Yeah, this is
Impunity really knows who is the first target that have to be shut down.
And that was really unfortunate for BIGETRON because they actually forced the issue and tried to engage the fight really like hard because they saw that OP on top on the Cho was actually split pushing. But I guess there was some miscommunication and Dreams went in almost alone.
Another
and that was
diversion, guys.
really bad.
Yep, look at that. Another diversion coming from this Loi. No one actually realized. They only maybe relying too much on the... Oh, but Matt!
surprised by the damage or the surprise attack by both teams. But again, Impunity is still disciplined enough here, right here, just to wait on the Lord, just to find out information on the
Yeah.
positioning.
Impunity, they don't rush thing though, actually.
Yeah, they do not want to rush, of course. But yeah, BIGETRON, they're on the back foot right now, and Impunity has a huge chance here to basically take game number 1, guys.
Yes, look at that split push into the 3 lanes of Bigetron Alpha Impunity. They look pretty strong in the first game right now. The ejector again and again. He just using it to bait the brilliant order is being used by Rainbow.
Yeah, there's a bit more danger from the side of Bigetron because Rainbow already has the Lightning Truncheon, and of course the good synergy with the Clock of Destiny.
That's true.
Huge burst coming from him, but at the same time, OP already has a Blade of Death, and that is very dangerous for anyone who tries and deals with him in the side lane.
Yeah, and Impunity just let the Lord being shut down at the top lane. They don't want to force, they don't want to rusting, they want to play discipline, okay?
Yeah.
But again and again, another good ejector coming from T here, but the Divine Judgment comes from Ki, shut down that Senpai. Really a good target as well, but look at that OP. It's gonna be the next target. T as well. 3 members down from Impunity KH. Now Bigetron Alpha, they are looking for more. Flicker in from Ki, but he cannot get anyone here. Meanwhile, Granger and also Uranus are still able to survive, guys.
3 members from Impunity are down, and this is the momentum that Bigetron needs. Taking the mid turret, they look to find initiative right now in Impunity, trying to defend their mid inhibitor, guys.
Yes, they want to take down this inhibitor turret. Meanwhile, look at that. The Rainbow comes in with a really good brilliant of order, and even though he need to pay so bad, but the problem is at least because Alpha they secure 1 inhibitor turret in the mid lane. It will make a super minion will comes in into the base of Impunity KH in mid lane.
What a play there from Rainbow. Even gets traded back right away, but he managed to take down the jungler from the side of Impunity. And we can see again, right now Bigetron and Impunity, they are basically even, guys.
And Rainbow taking out White Knight there is very good already, but him doing it at that exact moment allows them to actually make a play and secure the mid inhibitor turret for Bigetron. So a very good knowledge play by Rainbow.
Exactly, and we can see here, guys, both teams right now just clearing waves, clearing minions, playing it passively because in a minute or so, a Lord will spawn. So any inputs. What will happen in the next minute here, Rashi?
I think Impunity is gonna, again, I really enjoy how they're playing an aggressive team comp, and they always do the proactive maneuvers. They always go with Lawyer's ultimate into a bush somewhere and just wait for and try and trap members of Bigetron, catch them off guard, and then once they have an advantage, they just go and they just try and keep going and try and press more fights with man advantage there. And they're doing all this while also having OP do a very good long split push on the other side of the map, and so it's just really difficult for Bigetron to actually decide on what to do because OP just hides somewhere, right? And so whenever he gets caught, he's farther alone, they have no idea if they should send 1 person there and risk getting 1 shot by OP on the throw.
Yeah, Impunity KH 100%. You know they just keep on eye for Rainbow and also Max here. They don't care about anyone else. They just want Rainbow and Max to be shut down in the first place.
Oh my god, guys, but I checked out the equipment there, but I see no NOD from the side of Bigetron. Am I wrong? There's Uranus from the side of Impunity, but I see no NOD. I do want to check on that very, very soon.
I saw 2 Queen Swing actually for Mac and Matt here. So make sure that they maybe can reduce some damage coming from Impunity KH here. And the next Lord is already spawned. Right now, Bigetron Alpha, they are trying to, just giving a poke damage to the Lord, trying to make sure that they will open. Oh, Cho at the bottom lane here, OP, trying to run away from the chase coming from 3 members from Bigetron Alpha, but I think it's pretty hard for them since Max is gonna be the next target for Impunity KH. It's gonna be the next, maybe a threat as well from both of the teams. But look at that. Key, almost. It's never enough. Rainbow is gonna be the next target. He's trying to run away with the Imperial.
Look at White Knight.
The Brilliance of Order and even the Cast Assault. But White Knight really have a good positioning there. Dispersion coming from Senpai here. And even though, look at that Matt trying to run away with the jab and heavy left punch that he has. The problem isn't one enough because they don't have enough damage from Bigetron Alpha here. But still managed to run away with the guiding winds coming from Dreams.
What a disaster from the side of Bigetron. Some lack of coordination right then and there. But yeah, Max has to go down and Rainbow gets caught off. This is a chance for Impunity to really take on Lord right now.
Well, I think it's gonna be a nightmare if Bigetron Alpha cannot contest this Lord. Impunity KH have a lot, or maybe I could say a large potential to just finish the game number 1.
Yeah, but we can see Lord gets picked off. Impunity trying to zone out players from Bigetron. But
Just a
Max trying to find a way. But of course, Impunity resets the Lord. They do not want to take that risk. Trying to reset basically because they are some of the players are low.
Especially Impunity Cage, they have to be careful because the super minion is going to push into the mid lane. They have to prepare, they have to pay attention with the mini map. You know, they cannot just let the super minion pushing into the base of Impunity.
Yeah, but then again, we see the discipline from both teams right now because they do not want to make a mistake again and again. I mean, there's a blunder from Bigetron, but of course Impunity wants to play. Oh, look at this! The Divine Judgment straight towards Uranus. This is what Bigetron wants, of course. One member up here, Monica. What will happen?
But OP, look at that. He's trying to do a split push. He's trying to make a distraction for Bigetron Alpha. OP, at least he can try to get one inhibitor threat at the bottom lane. Meanwhile, it's gonna make a...
He's gonna keep going.
Yeah, what? He even solo kill towards that Kaija inside the base of Bigetron Alpha.
But yeah, we can see here the initiation from the Lord. Yeah, the Cho is so... The damage is huge. He has BOD already. So towards that Kaja, it's basically... the damage is too huge.
He has an endless battle and a wind talker as well. So he just went all in on that dual build. So you really can't be taken lightly in that side lane.
Oh, but the diversion comes from the Senpai trying to picking someone from Bigetron Alpha. Dreams is gonna be the first target. No, yes, but it's gonna be a good ejector coming from T here. The circling eagle come in from Dreams, but the problem is Impunity. They don't have any fallout. They don't have any damage enough coming from Impunity. Meanwhile, Rainbow almost got that T, but T still able to survive with the immortality that he has. Problem is Bigetron Alpha. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to have a team fight, and they don't want to overcommit to something.
Yeah, I mean, Impunity handles the pressure well. They know, even though they were down in members earlier, Joe managed to, again, take initiative to split push, and that just wrecks the momentum from the side of Bigetron. Arashi.
And again, with this, with Dupegon, it's just very difficult because earlier it took like 3 people took so long to try and catch OP on the Cho, and he just put them around for such a long time that Bigetron tried to come in to help, but instead they get flanked and they were caught out of position because they were using so much time and effort to get into OP. So a very good strat, working out very well for Impunity, but we'll see if they are able to replicate the same thing again because Bigetron's already seen it once.
Yeah, but we can see a White Knight trying to really focus on the Lord right now. Bigetron, they need to find something, to find a way to basically contest this, but I think Impunity really wants to play it safe. They do not want to take a risk. Oh, look at this match.
But it's gonna be another opening coming from Dreams with the circling eagle, but the problem is T is gonna be the first target, will be shut down from Impunity KH, and Rainbow, is it gonna be a trade for Impunity since they need to find someone here? Look at Cho coming from the Jet Kundo at the side of the map here, but OP didn't get anyone. He needed to run away from Matt. Look pretty strong with this Bakido, but OP, will he survive from it?
Yeah, but then again, being a man up here, Bigetron Alpha, they could not take initiative on Lord. They do not, again, want to risk any mistakes. But yeah, I guess after this another reset, guys, will occur.
There was a big play by Matt, because he actually understood that they were trying to go for a split push. He cuts the wave and comes into the teamfight from behind and almost got a really big flank, and he actually had a lot of presence in that previous teamfight.
Yes, and here with his Kaja, his Divine Justice is really on point, and
What's
it's really a good stall like coming from Impunity. And even though he has to die, but the problem is it's totally worth it. Okay, it makes a lot of, even though maybe a playmaker coming from Impunity as well, and he will be the next target which gets shut down. It's gonna be the trade for 1 and 2 for Bigetron Alpha.
A superb steal from that Uranus. What happened to the retribution there? Wasn't on point from the side of Max. But yeah, Lord, Bigetron needs to take on Lord, needs to basically clear the minion of waves. But thankfully for them, they managed to take down White Knight and as well as Boom.
Yep, look at that. Dreams finished his forced by Bracelet. And look at that, White Knight also finished his Malefic Roar. So it's gonna be another physical penetration coming from this Ranger. But the problem is, look at the item. Lunox look pretty strong.
Yep.
With the Holy Crystal and also the Divine Glyph here.
Yeah, no NOD, guys.
No
Yep,
NOD.
no NOD.
They
Still,
don't need NOD.
they don't need because they have a lot of burst damage right now, especially from this Lunox and also Yi Sun-shin.
I think the thought process is that they are not planning on doing prolonged fights. They're intending on, like, again, using the Kaji to get a pick off and then pushing the advantage from there on. So I guess when they want to delete one guy, the NOD doesn't really need to get applied multiple times because they just delete the guy anyways. And so far, it's been working out.
Yeah, and the reply by Oppo here, look at that, trying to run away Senpai and also with Knight, but the problem is he stopped them right into the perfect timing there.
Yeah, but oh my god, action again. Matt gets ganked by 4 members, managed to survive though. Circling Eagle, Rainbow trying to find OP, but OP still surviving right now, and Max is there trying to take down White Knight and managed to do so, and Tai is
really
the next target. 2 members right now still have that Immortal though, but right now it's just 1 for nothing.
1 for nothing, and look at that, Senpai need to run away with the Flicker and also OP as well because they know BIGETRON Alpha, they look pretty strong going into the late game. Impunity KH, they lose their jungler. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to have maybe a continuous team fight with BIGETRON Alpha right now.
And they started that fight with a man disadvantage. Boom was still in the mid lane, just pushing out the wave. So the fight went disastrously, but OP actually, with a very clear, I guess, presence of mind, he just immediately cut the wave, and so BIGETRON couldn't push the advantage using that play.
Interesting item, guys. Show buys and Shadow Mask as well as Kaja. So both teams have Shadow Mask to basically find flanks or surprise the opponents. Correct.
That's true. Matt with the Blood of Despair. So this Paquito looking really strong, but another good Divine Testimony coming from Ki.
Nice
good ejector as well from T. So no one will get shut down from the skirmish just now, but Impunity KH, they have to be careful. BIGETRON Alpha, now they are looking for another momentum. They want to secure this first game, okay? If they can take 1 point from Impunity KH, they will bring back their mentality. They will bring back their, I could say, maybe a winning momentum as well.
Yeah, but what a game, guys. I mean, I wasn't expecting Impunity to be this strong, and this is so entertaining.
They look so strong.
Exactly, this is my favorite wildcard team, guys, Impunity. But right now we can see both teams just waits for the Lord because it will spawn in less than 30 seconds.
Even though going into the 23 minutes, guys, Impunity KH, they are still able to, you know, even making a good economy here with the 2k gold differences by Impunity, Archie.
But the longer the game goes, the more, again, BIGETRON has a better late game team composition, and they have the threat of using Ki, using the Divine Judgment, and just start controlling Boom immediately, and before he can even activate any spells, they have enough damage to just burst him out outright.
Yep, that's true. But BIGETRON Alpha now, Rainbow trying to do something with this OP position in the top lane just now, but Impunity, they are just keep baiting in the Lord Pit. They want to try to pick a skirmish with BIGETRON Alpha right now, but Circling Eagle comes in from
White
Teams,
Knight.
but it's gonna be a good follow that comes as well from BIGETRON Alpha. But look at that T. Oh, he still managed to eject that map, but there's no good. Good follow up coming from Impunity. Meanwhile, BIGETRON Alpha, they finally shut down OP.
Yeah, and they are looking to secure Boom here. Boom trying to just delay for their teammates, trying to find a way to escape as well.
But
we can
Rainbow
see
looks pretty solid with the burst damage that he has right now. The regeneration that coming from Boom, I don't think it's enough for him to survive. But the chase of 3 members from BIGETRON Alpha at the bottom lane, guys.
there you go. 2 members down from the side of Impunity, and right now this is quite a comfortable Lord for the side of BIGETRON. Question is, can they take this Lord push to its maximum potential, guys?
And it would be unfortunate for Impunity because, again, OP isn't building for having teamfight presence. He's waiting for the split push situation, and now that the Lord was on the bottom side of the map, he has the option of split pushing on the upper side, but I guess BIGETRON's pressure is just too much, and that wasn't available for them to try and take that play.
Too huge of a risk, but Monica, will this become the last push? Any thoughts?
For BIGETRON Alpha?
Yeah.
I think so because they Impunity, they don't have any inhibitors in the mid lane. The Super Minion comes in into the lane into the 3 lanes of Impunity. They have to make sure that they don't lose Rainbow and also Max for the team fight here. Impunity KH, maybe they have to be careful with the positioning that Rainbow has.
Yeah, but we can see Lord already marching down the mid lane, but there are no follow-up from the side of BIGETRON. BIGETRON is rotating towards that mid lane, trying to give pressure, but we can see Mountain Shocker has been popped. But BIGETRON, they are playing it disciplinedly, trying to take down the inhibitors first.
Yeah, Lord look pretty strong as well in the middle lane. Impunity KH, they are pretty struggling right now to defend their base. But the problem is Lord will be shut down pretty easy by the pretty high ground, I could say, from Impunity. BIGETRON Alpha, they play really disciplined. They took down 3 inhibitor turret right now from Impunity KH, and good ejector coming from from T. But look at that, another rotation coming from Senpai as well. But Max is gonna be the next target. No, Max still survives. And look at that kick. It's gonna be the next target for Impunity KH to be shut down. BIGETRON Alpha, they're looking for more. Dream still able to survive. And look at that. Boom! Oh my god, the Winter Truncheon! It's not gonna help him a lot. But it's gonna be like 3 members down from Impunity KH. BIGETRON Alpha, they come back stronger right now in the second day of MSC 20 and 21. But it's not over yet for Impunity KH. They are still able to defend their base.
Yeah, but right now we can see BIGETRON trying to clear minions and Impunity. 2 members left. Can they take down White Knight? Circling Eagle towards 2 members. It's just too much right now. Senpai is left all alone. Immortal has been popped off. Surely he will go down. BIGETRON Alpha takes game number 1, guys.